Hello and welcome back to our travel channel. So in today's video I'm actually out here at Siesta Beach on Siesta Key in Florida, and recently there's been a lot of reports of the red tide coming back, and I've been to multiple beaches up and down the coast recently, and it is very evident the red tide is definitely back. But with it being spring break coming up in just a few days, I wanted to come out here to the most popular beach in this area, Siesta Beach, and give you a little bit of a report. And then later I might even go down to Venice Beach, and I'll probably upload that in a separate video. It's a little bit more south of here. So make sure before you come on out though, please double check visitbeaches.org for the most latest up-to-date reports. And if you enjoyed this video, please tap that like button and subscribe to our channel. Okay, let's get down to the beach and let's go and see what it's like. Okay, so I'm walking onto the beach now, and honestly right now I don't smell any red tide in the air. I don't feel any respiratory issues in my throat. I'm not coughing, which are some of the common symptoms that people usually report with red tide. But I'm still a couple of 100 yards from the actual water, so just turn around and see exactly where I am. So I'm going to walk all the way down to the waterfront, and then we'll make our way from the yellow tower and we'll walk up to the blue tower, so you can kind of see the conditions that are down by the water. So right now I'm about 100, maybe 200 yards from the car park. Still got a little ways to go to get down to the beachfront, but here I'm not smelling any red tide, and again still not feeling any respiratory issues. So if I was coming to the beach today, this would be a perfect place to set up, assuming when we get to the water it's a little bit worse. But right now, as you can see, there's a lot of people setting up and getting ready to enjoy their day on Siesta Beach. Okay, so I'm all the way down here at the waterfront, and I'm by the yellow stand, and the yellow flag is flying, which just means medium hazard. Okay, let's go and have a walk along the water. I'm literally walking right along the waterfront now, and I'm not seeing any signs of any fish that have been washed up. I'm not really experiencing any respiratory issues. I will say though, there is a little bit of a smell in the air. Now I'm really close to the water, but it's not nearly as bad as what I've experienced in the past when I've been out here. So the water's a little bit murky. Personally, I wouldn't be swimming in there. That's just my preference. Personally, I think it's a great day for the beach. I think you'd have a lovely time down here. Maybe sit back 30-40 yards and I don't think you'll smell any of the red tide that's coming off the ocean. Okay, we're getting down closer to the red live stand, and we're starting to see our first sign of some dead fish that have washed up here. And then you'll see that one just there. And then you've got another one, pretty decent size here. So that's the kind of things that it causes. It does kill quite a lot of fish, but again, a couple of years ago when we had red tide, I was seeing hundreds if not thousands of fishes being washed up, and I'm sure there are a lot more, but like I said, Siesta Beach does do a good job of cleaning up. Just past the red live stand, I'm looking into the distance and I'm seeing a couple more fish washed up on the surface, but again the smell, I'm not coughing, and it does normally affect me pretty bad, so I'd say it's a pretty good day at the beach. But as always, make sure that you check visitbeaches.org for all the latest updates. Something else to consider if you are planning a trip here to Siesta Beach is, if you can't come down to the beach because of the red tide condition, there are a lot of things to do in the area, and I'll leave a link to some videos in the description and at the end of this video, so you can see some of the top 10 things to do in the Sarasota area. You're also extremely close, just a mile away from the Siesta Key village, where there's lots of shops, lots of restaurants. So if you don't want to be on the beach every day, there's plenty to do in the area. So from what I'm seeing, come on down to Siesta Beach. It's going to be a fantastic spring break. Okay, there you go. Just a quick update on the red tide issues out here at Siesta Beach. And on your screen now, I'm going to leave a video for some things to do in the area. And as always, happy travels.